I shall begin with a box, for it contains something that is not normally found in a box. It contained a broken human heart. Nae in no flesh nor blood, but the kind of overwhelming sorrow that can cause a strange seasickness on dry land. It took the physical form of letters, black inky pain, paper remnants of false promises. Before I go any further, let me be clear. It is not love itself that causes a heart to break. It is love in the hands of fools that is mortally dangerous. As for the wooden box, it was wound tightly with red yarn, along with a binding charm that was sung to lock the hurt inside. The charmer had learnt these ancient words for her grandmother when she was a girl, along with a host of other secret words and ways. Now, fully grown, both young and old would call on the charmer for healing threads and potions for all manner of ills. But this time, the charm and threads were for herself. When the ritual was done, the woman took the small box and a cutting to an old burial ground that had not been used for centuries. It seemed apt that this should be the place where she laid the past to rest, for it was full of dead things. Today, this love that once burnt brighter than the North Star itself would become just another ghost. The charmer chose a place beneath the great yew tree, thanking the tree who swore to keep her secret safe. She knelt upon the soft wet ground, gently holding the wooden box to her chest and breathing in its contents, allowing herself to feel that intoxicating emotion that is love for one last time. 1,000 memories coursed through her veins, their intensity almost drowning her. It was time to let go of this unbearable burden once and for all. She tore the box away from her body, clawing at the soil with her bare hands, needing to feel something, even if it was only wet dirt under her fingernails, needing to bury the box that contained a heart that once beat madly for a mortal man with fear running in his veins. The woman kissed its wooden lid softly, afore laying the box to rest in the little hole she had dug with her ain bare hands. The magic worked, for the first handful of soil placed upon it not only covered the box, but also the unbearable pain inside her being. When it was done, the cutting of a red rose was planted on top, watered by the rain that flowed for the young woman's eyes. A mournful sigh left her lips. It was carried away by the wind to a faraway place. It was then that she noticed a hole in her chest where her heart had once been. Instinctively, the woman filled the hole with the soil that lay on top of the grave, until it was covered like the box buried below. The warm wetness of the earth, while it soothed away the remnants of a dead love. That night she slept, nae memories, good or bad, of her lover to haunt her dreams, finally free o' his silver-tongued spell. But in the morning she noticed something very strange indeed. For a little red rose was growing out her chest. She tried to pull it out, but it wouldn't budge. Its roots had attached themselves to her very soul. Like it or not, it was now part o' her, a rare reminder of the love she had buried. For you see, once your heart is broken, it can ne'er be the same again. Haeing a rose growing out your heart, although strange, is not necessarily a bad thing, for it meant that something beautiful was beginning to grow in the barren soil of her empty being. Maybe, just maybe, in time, love would grow there again.